Are we living in a banana republic? Jury might still be out, but when people throw this charge at Trump that he's just like Putin, I can't help but look at what the Biden DOJ and the FBI are doing to American citizens, especially journalists. So what's going on? Steve Baker of The Blaze is now arrested by the FBI for being press on the day of infamy. We all know what I'm talking about. And of course, it took them, 4 years to come after him. But only a couple of weeks after he came out with articles that were saying Capitol Police may have committed perjury on the stand in the proceedings and court cases. And he's also working with some committees in the House, going over video from the day of infamy and working closely with this. And he's bringing out plot holes in the whole thing. So go figure, of course, he gets arrested. And of course, his attorney wrote of how this process does not go just normal. So normally, your initial appearance, you go, you're informed, you're being charged with a complaint, make sure you have an attorney, blah, blah, blah. FBI said, you need to come to us first. We need to fingerprint you and all of that. And his attorney, that's not normal. That's not how it usually goes, but we'll go and do it because we don't want to be seen as, going against the authority or whatever. So they go. Of course, the FBI fingerprints him and all that. And then they arrest him. Steve Baker had voluntarily surrendered himself. But they made sure to arrest him and take him to the courthouse themselves, where, because the FBI brought him in, as opposed to him surrendering to the U.S. Marshals at the courthouse, they had to throw him in an orange jumper and chains around his waist and chains around his ankle and around his wrists. It's an intimidation factor. And when we talk about the First Amendment is not there just to protect what you love. It's not there to protect me saying, hey, you're awesome, you're cool, and the government's great. That's not what it's there to protect. It's there to protect stuff that we don't like. Hate speech, anybody? It's actually there to protect that. Government should not be able to crack down on you for your speech. Likewise, the press should be free to do their job, even if the government doesn't like it. The Bill of Rights was written against the government, to tell the government, you can't get involved in this. By the FBI's own admission, he was doing press duties. He was narrating video. He happened to walk into the Capitol in order to get some view of it. Instead, now they're saying he was trespassing and all that. There were other journalists there that day who aren't being charged, who were right next to him the whole time. Of course, they said the right words, and they aren't going after the plot holes in the whole situation. My question to you is this, and I want you to put this in the comments. Is this indicative of us being in a banana republic? Like, have we crossed that threshold? When history looks back, will we look at it and go, man, that was just like Latin America or Russia or whatever? Have we hit that point where it's no longer, okay, there's some bad actors that happen to do some bad things, but this is truly where a government has become authoritarian and we are now no longer a democracy or trustworthy society or a republic. We're just straight up tyrannical banana republic. I think we're in a lot worse situation than we think we are, and it's kind of that frogs in a boiling pot situation. If you like content like this, please, by all means, click that subscribe button, click the bell so you know when we're going to be popping up with something new, and by all means, let us know what you think, leave a comment, send us an email. But we want to cover this stuff through spiritual lens, through constitutional lens. We want to get all of this taken care of. So I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you later.